Good evening. My name is Hugh McDiarmid. I'm the Communications Director with the Michigan Environmental Council. We're a coalition, a nonprofit coalition of 70 environmental, public health, and faith-based groups throughout the state. We speak tonight in vigorous opposition to the proposed privatization of 22 acres of publicly owned, world-class lakefront dunes that were given to the public a century ago under the condition that just such a conversion never take place. The speculative nature of one more expensive Michigan golf course is no substitute for the economic and quality of life bounty that such a beautiful lakeshore resource brings the region, especially if it were properly cared for and marketed. The developer has dressed this proposal up in fancy clothes and convinced some people the project benefits all. But stripped of its dress-up clothes, the naked truth is this. Harbor Shores wants to take the best of Gene Klock Park's magnificent shoreline and dunes from the public. Private development interests already have chipped away at the park to build expensive private homes. These bits and pieces, taken as a whole, represent a significant loss without significant public economic gain or equal exchange of recreational lands. The proposed trade-off is an insult. A patchwork of unconnected, partially contaminated wetlands is no replacement for globally significant dunes. We contest the appraised values of the properties being taken and being offered in exchange. The law says these must be equal in financial and recreational value, and they are not. We contest the fact that Harbor Shores proposes to take the dunes and park in 2008 without providing access to improved mitigation property until 2011, despite federal law that requires they occur simultaneously. We believe the proposed exchange will have a negative impact on recreational opportunities of a poor community, a violation of the federal environmental justice executive orders. We believe that stripping the vegetation from the dunes to pave the way for a golf course will destabilize them, and that runoff from golf course pesticides, herbicides, and fertilizers have no place on the shores of the Great Lakes. Finally, we contest the charade that the golf course is going to be public, when on most days it will be limited to those few who can afford greens fees. And make no mistake, this is more than a local issue. The trust which requires these dunes remain public property is one of thousands created throughout Michigan by people of vision, passion, and generosity. Twisting the Gene Klock Park Trust Agreement into an unrecognizable form will weaken all such trusts throughout the state. Who in their right mind will donate land to the public with the knowledge that their gifts to the people can be unwrapped and torn up by any deep-pocketed developer with political connections? Were these dunes located in Bloomfield Hills, East Grand Rapids, or Lake Forest, Illinois, no developer would dream of taking public park land for private use. That it is being considered in Benton Harbor is not right, not fair, and it shouldn't happen. In light of this information that is currently available, we respectfully ask that Benton Harbor officials rethink their support for this illegal and ill-advised taking of this most valuable economic asset. Thank you very much.
Sir, do you have an address?
My name is Hugh McDiarmid. I live at 22642 Power Road in Farmington, Michigan. The Michigan Environmental Council is Lansing-based.
Thank you.